Hey, it's your boy. You'll never believe it. I am back, and today I've thought up a genius idea. So you know how all the people who make these tier lists, they're all top 500. They all look down on us non-top 500 players and are like, "Well, this should work in gold too if you're just good." That's bullshit. I'll tell you how to win here and now. I'm gonna be doing a tier list on the characters and who is good in the medium ranks. I'm bronze. I have no idea. That you're gonna have to figure that one out yourself. I haven't been there in a very long time, but I could tell you some gold, some plat, some diamond. I can tell you what's good. So we're just gonna do it starting off immediately. Ana, easy. If you're playing with a duo, Ana is genuinely the best support in the game. If you can rely on your duo to either be playing a good DPS or a good tank, Ana plus that will win. It just will if you're a duo. However, if you are solo, she is still very very good. One of the better supports for sure. Ash. So in the lower ranks, you're not gonna have the best aim. She's just not the best right now anyway. I'll fully admit though, just right off the top of my head, the characters I've played the least of are probably Ash, Sojourn, and what's and who's the fucking support? Oh, Lifeweaver, that's who it was. Those are probably the ones I've played the least of out of everyone out here. So she could be kind of inaccurate, but just in rank, she actually C is average, so we're just gonna put her in C. She's average. If your aim is incredible, like if you're very confident with your aim, and or if you have a Mercy, she probably goes up to B, but for now she'll be in C. Bap once again, pretty. I would put him in A. I wouldn't put him on the same level as Ana, but he is really good. If you just play on like high ground and in a good position, that's kind of all you need to do with Bap because a lot of the time people just won't try and fight you. Bap is very good though. His immortality is great. His ult's pretty good. All of his abilities are very solid. Pretty much all of the supports are going to be pretty goddamn high up though on this list, to be fair. If you're like really trying to get a high rank in Overwatch, you should be playing support right now. So they're significantly better than pretty much everyone else. And when I say pretty much everyone else, I'm going to put Bastion but just below Ana. Bastion is absolutely insane right now. There is in the medium ranks, that is. I've been playing him a lot. So to be honest, I don't play DPS very often in Overwatch. Well, I didn't until I stopped playing tank, but because I just thought it was not my type of thing, and I've always had really shit aim until recently when I've finally started getting better at it. But Bastion doesn't require that. He doesn't need that. He is absolutely absurd. If you have a duo healing you, you're unstoppable. If you have Mercy, he is probably the best character in the game right now. Now the problem with him is there's some pretty tough counters. Like if they switch to Sigma, you're kind of fucked, and if they switch to Orisa, you're still but you know. But he's insane. Like if you are struggling on winning in this game right now, you should just switch to Bastion. I'm also gonna tell you right now, you cannot one trick in this game anymore. You have to be able to play like three different characters, especially as tank, because if you just counter the enemy tank, you win. I've started doing this, and it's an asshole thing to do, and I've always been against like counter swapping because I think it's really lame. But honestly, I've played enough Reinhardt. I've played nearly 1,000 hours of Ryan. I deserve to make other people suffer nowadays, since I keep getting stomped on by everybody. Brig, she's very solid. I would say she's probably near the bottom of A, but she is very solid. It's hard to know how to play her because a lot of people still play her like Overwatch 1 Brig. But if you play Overwatch 2 Brig, which is like you stay next to your other support and you just are counter like dive just completely, like you just knock people back, keep people off of high ground and shit, you're going to be unstoppable. Very good. One of the harder ones though, I will say, in this type of rank, in the like medium ranks. Honestly, I'm gonna move her down to B. She's pretty difficult for a lot of people, but she's still pretty good. Like she's better than average for sure. McCree, I'll be honest, he is so flip floppy for me. I would say sometimes he's B, and other times he's C. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of B. He he's kind of good occasionally, but with a balance, he gets like buffed and nerfed like literally every single patch, so it's kind of hard to know. But I'd say right now he's in a solid enough state. Doomfist. Luckily for you guys, he is very solid this season. This is the first season in a long time where Doom is actually decent. Is he the best tank? No, but he's significantly better than like most of them. And if you're a good Doom, no one knows how to stop you because there there wasn't a good Doom until this season. Um, we got D.Va. D.Va's very mid tier, I would say. She's average. I'm gonna put her above average though, just because Bastion is so good. If Bastion wasn't good, D.Va would be another one down. I will fully admit I'm not very good at D.Va, so she could be up higher. Echo, I would say she's probably probably average. Honestly, her ult kind of sucks now. To be honest, with the amount of damage that everyone's doing, if she tries to copy a tank, you're just fucked because you have like 300 health. And then if you try to copy a DPS, you're also just kind of fucked because if you just get shot, you're just kind of dead. Which that's the nature of it. Genji, too strong. Honestly, we should nerf him some more. I'm just kidding. I'll be honest. I'm really shit at Genji. But I have seen there is some Genjis that are able to do good. So I'll put him in the middle of B. I'll put him above. I'll put him below Cassidy and D.Va, honestly. But he can be good. I just am not good. Hanzo, this guy is still fucking insane. Um, it's the most annoying character in the game by far. So I think I'm kind of overrating him a little bit. But honestly, I feel like if you closed your eyes and just shot randomly, I think you would get a kill as Hanzo. And his scatter arrow, sorry, I just flashed back to 2016. His storm arrow is one of the most broken abilities in this game, in my opinion. Just due to the nature of his bow already nearly one shots. And then he can spam like I think it's like 6 fucking arrows in like a second, which that annihilates even the biggest shields in the game in literal seconds. So that's fucking awesome. And it bounces as well. Like it's just and they're fucking fast. Like it's such a busted ability. And Sonic Arrow is very solid. And his primary fire is also very good. I would say he could maybe go down to A, but I'm gonna keep him in S. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put him in A because for some people it is kind of hard to aim with him. I don't know how, but I guess it is. Junker Queen, like a very average tank. I'd say she's above Genji, but below D.Va. She's just average right now. I said Junker Rat. Junkrat is probably no, not D. Jesus. He's better than Genji. I would put him at B maybe. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'd put him above McCree and Brig, honestly, for the lower. Yeah, actually, no, I'm putting him up in A, bro. Honestly, you can like turn off your brain as junk and it's fine. Kiriko, fucking absurd. I don't understand how she has still not been changed. I would say she's probably the strongest, probably one of the strongest supports for sure. I think she's behind Ana, but not by much. Like if they nerf Ana just even a little bit, I think Kiriko will take her spot. Lucio, this really sucks because I fucking love Lucio, but he is really bad this season. He is the only support I would say that is genuinely kind of bad. In the lower ranks though, you can make it work. So I'll put him at C because he's like Ash. You can make it work, but it is not easy. Like you got to be a gamer. May, pretty good. I'd say she's like right there. Mercy, she's pretty much always pretty good. She's not the best though, like she has been the past few seasons. I'd put her above Junkrat, and Doom honestly. But she's not in the top tier this time. Moira is pretty much always going to be probably at the top of A for the like medium ranks because to be honest, like a lot of people in the mid ranks have decent aim, but they're not quite to the level of like a good aim. I know as someone who's played a lot in those ranks. So Moira is pretty much just, and she does so much healing, to be honest. Like she has a lot of healing. Orisa, most busted tank this season. I would honestly put her above Kiriko. I think she's so broken. And this is, to be fair, this is coming from a Reinhardt player, so like she's even worse because when I'm playing tank, like you want to know what? I'll tell you the story really quick. It got so bad that I've stopped playing tank and I only play DPS. And when they play Orisa, I just pick Sombra. It's just the best way to win. It's the best way. So Orisa's insane though. I think she's the best tank by far. I think these two are so far above the other tanks. It's kind of crazy. Farah's always, if you have Mercy with you, she's like S. But if you don't have Mercy, she's kind of bad. I'll put her in B just to make up for it. I'll put her like there. I'd say that's fair. Ramatra, probably the best tank that isn't the two really good ones right now. I'd put him probably top of B, honestly. Reaper is solid. He's kind of struggling in my opinion with the current meta because from what I've seen, it's pretty much Orisa and Doom, and he's all right against Orisa, but not like great against her. Because of her fortifying, she can just kind of javelin you and a bunch of other annoying shit. And Doom is just gonna run away from you. Like you're not gonna be able to kill Doom as Reaper in a lot of cases. Reinhardt, this genuinely pains me to say it, but I think Reinhardt is like I don't want to say he's D because you can still win, but he is pretty fucking bad right now because Orisa is good, and when Orisa is good, Reinhardt is absolutely awful. And in the low ranks, you just cannot trust your DPS. Like if you're a solo, here I'll say it like this: if you're a solo Ryan like I am most of the time, Ryan's D because if they play Orisa or Bastion or Hanzo or Doom, well Doom's kind of fair, or Junkrat or Mercy Bastion or Ana, every single one of those characters, it by itself can absolutely annihilate Reinhardt. Just when you get Orisa Bastion, you just have to switch. Like you just actually have to. I'm putting him in D. Fuck it. If you've got a team that you can rely on, however, like your DPS, and that's why I think a lot of pros put Ryan higher. And the other thing is in the low ranks, Ryan is insane. In the high ranks, Ryan is playable. In the medium ranks, Ryan is not playable because you can't trust your teammates to like target the Orisa, and you can't ignore the Orisa because she will just fucking annihilate your entire team right now. You know what? Yeah, I'm putting him in D. I'll be honest. I love Ryan, and to be fair, you can make it work occasionally. But if you go up against, I would say if you go up against pretty much anyone, above McCree, you're kind of fucked, except for Doom. Doom and Moira, you can kind of just ignore them. But everyone else, like Pharah, Brig, Pharah shoots you from above. You can't do shit about it unless your teammates do. Brig just counter stuns you constantly, counter pins you, and knocks you back. She's all right though. She's not terrible. Reaper will just annihilate you close range with his healing if he's getting any healing at all. Ramatra just punches right through your shield. Junkrat spams the fuck out of you. Doom will just annihilate your backline. Mercy can literally just fly away. Bap can just jump up above. Holy shit. Yeah, wait, no, this is horrible. Hanzo can literally just stay out of your range and spam down your shield constantly. Moira can just fade out constantly. Kiriko, literally everything about Kiriko counters Reinhardt. She can wall climb away. She can teleport away. She can fucking use her cleanse, which cancels out your ult completely. She can do all of these crazy things. Her ult makes everyone run faster. Orisa is literally just Reinhardt counter completely. Everything about Orisa is good against Reinhardt. Bastion literally just spams Reinhardt down. And Ana's anti-nade is absolutely busted. Yeah, you know what? I actually do agree. I think literally every single character from Pharah on can just kind of annihilate Reinhardt. Like everyone else here, you're at least a fair matchup. Roadhog, fuck man, I don't know. I feel like he's even lower than Reinhardt because he suffers from a lot of the same things. Yeah, actually, he definitely is because he suffers from a lot of the same problems. Like all of those things I just said for Reinhardt are also kind of applicable to Roadhog. Some worse and some better. Like I think he's better against Ramatra than Reinhardt is. Well, to be fair, there's ways you can play around Ramatra. Ramatra is Reinhardt. You can just kind of rush him as soon as he's not in Nemesis mode. But Roadhog's pretty bad as well. Sigma is solid. He's not bad. He's gonna get a boost like D.Va because Bastion is good, and when Bastion is good, Sigma and D.Va are decent. Sojourn, I'll be completely honest, I have played like 5 games of Sojourn, and I've seen like 2 Sojourns. So I'm gonna just say she's in C, but that could be wrong. Soldier is solid. He's better than Genji. Actually, yeah, wait. You know what? Genji's going down. Genji's going to C. Because Genji is just bad. Like, I love Genji, but he's so bad right now. Sombra. So if you are struggling in the mid ranks on how to kill Orisa, it's Sombra. Sombra is your answer. I would honestly put her above like all of those people. She just hacks the Orisa constantly, and the Orisa will take what is it? Is it 40% more damage or no 25? I don't remember. It's like 25 or something. Takes a lot more damage. So you just constantly hack their Orisa, and then you just mark her, and your teammates will hopefully kill her a lot. Then obviously you can cancel out her ult, you can cancel her out of pretty much everything. Sombra's very good right now, only because Orisa's good. What I've been doing is, like I said, I've been playing DPS, and this is just how you make the enemy tank suffer every time, and that's how you win every single game because tanks are like easy to counter and you need them for the team. So for DPS, what I would do is if they're playing Orisa, you play Sombra. If they're playing anyone else, you play Bastion. If they're not playing, if they switch off of that to like back to Orisa, then you play Sombra, and you just keep switching it around. And then like let's say they play, I don't know, they play fucking Roadhog, you switch to Reaper or something like that. Symmetra. Symmetra's fine. She's probably C, to be honest. She's not very good. Probably better than Genji though. Echo's better than Genji as well, actually, to be fair. Torb is insane right now. He's not like the best, but he is really good in the lower ranks because you can just spam with this guy. Like you can just spam down corners and shotgun, and you're gonna win a lot of the time. We'll put him in B. I think he's pretty high up. Tracer, a very high skill character, so she's kind of like Doom, but Doom is like at least pretty good. Like a lot of the time. You know, I kind of want to move Doom one. Yeah, there we go. That sounds all right. Tracer, I would say, is above Sojourn. Probably that's about it. Widow, I'm gonna be honest. I think that nerf that they gave her kind of hurt her quite a bit. I don't want to say she's C. Actually, no, she definitely is. If Ashe is C, she's worse than Ashe in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure on Ashe though, so maybe those two move up. Winston, Dive is like really just fine right now. Like it's not a good comp, but you can make it work. It's better than those two for sure. Although with how good Bastion is, man, it's and Reaper as well, and Reaper just existing in the same game as Winston. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Winston down in C. Wrecking Ball will be B, bottom of B, because he's good at sometimes, but you don't have to rely as much on your team. Winston, you have to rely a lot on your team to be backing you up. Zarya is, I'm gonna say she's better than Ball, but only a little bit. And the only she would be a little bit higher, but Bastion is so good, and if you just spam down her barrier, she just dies. Zen is still very, very good. I'm so tired of Zen, to be honest with you. I'm so tired of Zen. I would say he's better than Moira, in the low ranks, because you just throw, like, and I know Moira is really good. Moira's probably better in like the low ranks. Zen is better in the medium ranks, and he just gets really good in the high ranks. But in the medium ranks, you kind of just throw Discord on the tank, and your team doesn't dive the Zen because they're dumb, and you just lose. Lifeweaver is very solid right now. I haven't played much of him, but from what I've played against, he seems pretty good. I don't think he's above any of those people, but he is pretty good. And Ilari is fucking great in the medium ranks because you just throw that pylon out and you can just kind of play like a DPS kind of. I'd say like right there. Actually, like there, right there. Um. So yeah, it looks like if you're looking to win, in the lower ranks, you play Bastion if you're a DPS, play Orisa if you're a tank. But like I said, if they switch to Sombra as a when you're playing Orisa, you gotta swap. It's just not, it doesn't work. Um, this is my list of the mid rank tanks, or not mid rank tanks, mid rank characters. And Ryan may be a bit low just because of my bias and how horrible he feels to play right now. However, I really do stand by that. I think that pretty much everybody in the entire A category, as well as like half of B's category, is a complete, just absolute hard counter. Well, okay, they have one ability that's a hard counter, and then the S tier is literally just full of characters that Reinhardt is just hard countered by. So that's my little tier list of the medium ranks. Like I said, I'm like, I think I'm diamond tank. I think I'm gold DPS, but I haven't played very much DPS, and it's been going up so fast because I just played Bastion, Bastion and Sombra, and Reaper, and then support. I think I'm diamond as well. So I'm. Oh, actually, I think by the end of the last season, I think I got to master. To be fair, when Overwatch 2 first came out, I think I was masters, like low masters. Uh, it's kind of just gone down because I don't play very much competitive anymore. But I'm solid at it at least. I'm decent with it. Reinhardt is so bad right now. They need to nerf Orisa or buff Reinhardt somewhat. I honestly I'm gonna go into a little rant here at the end of the video, bonus little rant. I think characters like Orisa and Pharah are absolutely the worst characters in this game because their entire and Reaper, as much as I like Reaper, well, no, because Reaper at least is like medium to it. Like he's really good against Winston, but that's kind of it. Like and if you're smart as Winston, you'll still be fine. I think that might just be biased though for me liking Reaper so much and not liking Orisa or what's his name, or Sombra, or not Sombra, or Orisa and Jesus, I don't know, but Orisa and Pharah. So Pharah is like very hard countered, but the thing with the very hard countered characters is there usually only one way to kill them, and it's tanks usually can't do it. Like when it comes to Pharah, it's not the tank's job. When it comes to Orisa, your tank has to just kind of ignore them. It's rough. I don't know, but I'm so tired of those characters. Like I think Pharah needs a complete rework. I think there shouldn't be. I'm gonna be honest, as a hot take, I don't think there should be any flying characters in this game. I think flying characters should be removed. I think it's okay to have a little bit of flight, but like have her like rocket jump or something. But the fucking like constant flying means that pretty much every tank can't do shit about it. A lot of the supports can't do shit about it. It's kind of just and like half the DPS also just can't do shit about it. It's like literally like only hit scans can do anything about that. And then Orisa is literally just a hard counter to like a lot of the tanks, and especially Reinhardt. Like Reinhardt, I think is in a horrible state in the mid ranks because, like I said, you can make Ryan work if you have good teammates that you can trust, like a Sombra to hack or everyone to like target their backline instead. But when you're in a normal game, people don't do that. They just spray the fucking tank because that's what you were trained to do in Overwatch 1. And they don't understand that. And then they get mad. They're like, why weren't you shielding, bro? And it's like, you fucking idiot. If I shield, I'm just going to get that shit taken down in like literally 2 seconds because they're playing Orisa. They're going to pin me to the wall and then fling me into the fucking stratosphere. Okay, well, whatever. I'm mad. But it's the balance is pretty shit, to be honest, right now. The balance for mid rank, it's always kind of bad because it's in this in between of like the high rank where the balance is usually pretty damn good. Well, okay, not damn good, but it's at least solid. Like it makes sense in the high ranks, and there's like a defined meta. In the medium ranks, there's not really a defined meta. It's just kind of people play what they want sometimes, but then other times people try hard and play like only the best characters, and those best characters aren't used to their full potential, and then you can't rely on your team and all that shit. And in the low ranks, balance doesn't matter at all because it's like you can just win because you're better than everyone else. So the balance is really fucked right now though, because I think the mid ranks it's like super fucked up though right now because there's so much good. Like if you're looking at this right now, notice there's 2 tanks in the top fucking two rows. There's 2 tanks, and then the B rank is full of like just very tanks, and then the rest of the tanks are low B, high C, and then D. Like tanks are just horrible right now, and that's how it's been for like the entire game. It's surprising to me that they're still not thinking about changing it because tanks right now, you're literally just playing counter swap simulator. whether it's the DPS, your tanks, your healers, the enemy healers, whatever. It's just constant counter swapping as tank. And it's the only reason it's serviceable is because every like 6 months they come out with a patch that just completely breaks one of the tanks and makes them absolutely unstoppable, like what happened with Orisa right now. That's about it. Later.